There are times I used to be scared that if I start, maybe if I share 10 ideas in a day, or if I share 20 ideas in a day, to get to a point where there have no ideas to share again. Hello everybody, welcome again to my YouTube channel. On today's video, we'll be talking about how to stay writing. A lot of writers are scared of starting because they don't know how to continue, how to keep up with the pace, how to stay writing, how to do the do and all. So that's the purpose of this video. So make sure you watch the end because the last one is going to blow your mind. I promise you. So at this point, subscribe. Go and subscribe. Have you subscribed? Have you done that? I believe you've done that. Let's move on. Among the first things you need to know to stay writing is that come to terms to the fact that writing is not difficult. Yeah, because many people have not actually started because they are afraid of continuing. There are times I used to be scared that if I start, maybe if I share 10 ideas in a day, or if I share 20 ideas in a day, to get to a point where there have no ideas to share again. A time came when someone asked me, all these things you're writing, what if you get to a point where the ideas finish? But I came to realize that ideas don't finish. As long as life continues, as long as things keep happening, as long as there's life, as Jesus time is to come, ideas does not finish. That's another thing to come to terms with. Know that there are ideas every time, there are ideas everywhere. When you think you've exhausted the things that's even when it becomes obvious that there are more things you're yet to know. Ideas don't finish. If peradventure your own finishes, recycle the old ones, but know that ideas does not finish. That's true. Then the next thing you need to come to terms with is that it's okay to reshare the things you've done in the past. Reshare it, work it, twist it, just do anything. Let me use storytelling for an instance. You can tell one story in different ways. You can tell one story, you can communicate. Okay, let me make it this way. You can communicate one message with different stories. You're trying to talk about purity. There are a lot of stories talk about purity. There are a lot of videos. There are a lot of, as the day goes by, like as everything is happening, as new evolution and all, as the day is breaking, there are a lot of things to keep giving you ideas or keep portraying the need on purity. Let's talk about sales and marketing. There's no need to keep portraying on this fact. Ideas does not finish, and two, it's okay to recycle old messages. Tell the same things, say the same thing using different means, using different stories, using different mediums, and you're good to go. But that's, by the way, in simple terms, one of the things to help you to stay writing, to keep going, is your strong why. That's why when someone tells me I want to write a book, or maybe I want to start writing, one of the first things I ask you is why. Why do you want to start writing? Why do you want to write? Because writing means different things for different people. To some people, writing is a means to show authority. To others, it means to show influence, to build influence. It means for credibility. It means to earn income. It means to share the opinion. It means to share their voice. And some people, is even a platform, like a ministry, a medium to communicate life, to share the gospel and all. So know your strong but when you know the reason why you're writing, that's enough reason to stay writing. Let me tell you why your why is important. Why you need a strong why is because the time will come when you will not be interested in writing again. A time will come when you not feel motivated, when maybe you're going through stuff, things are not working out as planned, you're so discouraged, you're so depressed, you're so down, you're not feeling the vibe anymore. That's when your strong why will now begin to motivate and to inspire you again, because there's something you want to achieve, there's something you need to, and because of that you can't stop writing. You need a strong why to stay writing. By the grace of God, this is my 5th year in the writing industry. I've not been writing all my life, but the past 5 years I've been writing, and I don't write every day. I have to be sincere. No, they told us you have to write every day, but I don't write every day. But for each time I want to write, somehow I get ideas. Now, another thing you need to put in place to stay writing. Now, this one is not because I'm a religious fanatic or so, but the Holy Ghost inspires ideas. Like, the Holy Ghost inspires ideas. I know many times, maybe when I'm praying, when I'm studying, maybe when I'm in church, or that I can just do, because I believe that there's no coincidence. For any idea that drops in my mind, is the Holy Ghost that inspires. Because many times I'm not even thinking about it. A particular time I was trying to write a book. I made research. I asked Google. I did everything. You know, when people are giving you suggestions, maybe you're getting suggestions online, but it's not clicking. Like, it's not, it's not what you're looking for. And the moment what you have in mind, it will just click. You just know that this is it. Now, that period, after I've asked friends, I've done everything, I've exhausted my brain, I was very stressed. Then, so after a few days, you know, when you're just maybe walking on the road randomly, an idea drops, and instantly you're able to relate it with what you've been killing yourself over. That's the Holy Ghost inspiring your ideas. That's the Holy Ghost inspiring you. So stay charged, like stay full of the Spirit, stay connected. The Holy Ghost inspires ideas. Many times when I want to do things, I want to write a book, maybe I'm looking whatever. Sincerely, the first thing I do most times is not to pray. I try to create my own. I try to exercise willpower. But after getting frustrated and tired, I go back to pray. I say, Holy Ghost, I'm sorry. Help me. Give me wisdom. Inspire me. He comes through. He comes through. So I've shared how many. I've said you're strong. Why? You're the Holy Ghost, and finally you have to be very observant. You know, you have to be very sensitive to maybe to market trends, to industry trends, and to happenings. Like I said earlier in the introduction, things keep happening. As long as we sleep and wake up, as long as the day keep going, there are things happening that can be used to reflect maybe your brand message, to reflect what you're trying. There are always things. Problem most times that we are not maybe open, we're not sensitive to see it. And with this, we've come to the end of this video. So if you watched to this point, thank you so much. I value you. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, and tell your friends about my channel. And with that, we call it a day. Bye.